Well, hello again, folks. George here. Captain George? No, I'm no captain. But, well, I wish I was. But we're going to take us another flight today, and what a beautiful, beautiful little plane this is. I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico, at the Albuquerque International Airport. Got my little Cessna here. This is number 208B, I believe. What a beautiful, beautiful little aircraft. Now, I may have chosen the wrong aircraft for our little trip today, but you know what? It's okay. It'll do us okay. This is a turboprop, and the altitude, the maximum altitude of this little plane will go about 25,000 feet, I believe. So that should be plenty for what we need here. But where we're going is we're going to go from the airport here, the beautiful Albuquerque International Airport, and here's some of the specs on this little plane, just for you airplane buffs here. I don't know a lot about the controls. Look how the interior of this little plane looks. Isn't this just beautiful? I would feel comfortable in this plane, I believe. This trip that we're going to take, I think I would feel comfortable taking this trip too, I think, in this plane. But let me know in the comments if you think this plane probably shouldn't take this plane on this trip. But let's get to the trip. So like I said, we are here at the beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico International Airport in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And we are at one of the parking spots at here. And this is where we're going to start our flight. Now, where we're going is going to be in Durango, Colorado. Now, the distance from Albuquerque Airport to Durango is approximately 217 miles. Now, that is if you're driving. That's one of the directions there. But that's not nautical miles. Now, nautical miles, we're talking about 138 nautical miles. But what we're doing, we're going to pass the airport that we're going to land at in Durango. We're going to pass it just a little bit, and then we will be just flying over in Durango and do a little aerial shot there, a little tour there, just a little bit, so you can get a little idea of what Durango looks like. Now, I am using Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2020 here, and what a really beautiful game it is. The detail is just amazing. Look at this cockpit there. Look at this little airplane. So I think we ought to get started here. Looks like we're rolling out to the runway here, and look at the snow back there on the mountains. That is just so beautiful. I tell you, this whole area here is just absolutely beautiful. And yeah, this little airplane, it handles really nicely. And literal airlines, yes, literal airlines. So, but yeah, look there. We got clouds. We got a little weather going on here. But this is a very nice little airport too. I really like this airport. Boy, I love this game. It really is something. Now, the scenery that you're looking at, you know, the landscape and everything, that is true to detail for the most part. So if you've ever been out to the airport here in Albuquerque, you will notice, you may recognize, you know, the runway and some of the airport there. I don't actually go up to the actual gates there, since we're such a little plane here, but we'll fly by it there, so you'll see it. Now, when you get into Durango, if you've ever been to Durango, Colorado, I think you'll definitely notice the city there a little bit. It's not to exact detail on the map here, because I believe Microsoft Flight Simulator, I think they use Bing and not Google Maps, but Bing is pretty close. I mean, the buildings are kind of in the same area and all. Now, the little airport that we're going to go to in Durango, someone had remodeled it, so I downloaded it. And so, if you've ever been to that little airport there, just right outside of Durango, you'll probably recognize it. And it's a cool little airport. It really is. So what we're doing, we're just taxiing out right now. and we're heading out. And as I'm filming this, I just love the landscape. I love the landscape. I love the beauty of this area here out west. It's just absolutely beautiful. And this little plane, like I said, is probably a little smaller plane than I should have taken. I don't know. I think my altitude is going to be a little high. It's going to be probably around 11,000, 10,000 feet. But you'll still be able to get to see some stuff. And so let me know in the comments what the altitude from, say, this airport to Durango, what should I have set it at. If you don't mind, let me know. But look here, here's a little aerial view here. And this is kind of a calm and relaxed type of video, and I'll kind of break in and talk of maybe little areas as we go there. But just want to let you know what's going on with our flight today. And so right now we're getting close to our takeoff point, so I hope all of you enjoy the flight. I tell everybody just sit back, you know, and relax, put your seatbelt on, and enjoy the ride. Yeah, so here we go. And by the way, if you hear the noise in the background with the radio talk, that is Albuquerque talking from the tower. That's actually some of the talk today. And the weather is actually live. So what is going on today? Here, let's see, it's March 23rd. This is about 2 p.m., something like that when I'm recording this. So this is actual weather that's happening today. So you can see it's overcast, cloudy there, and we will be seeing a little bit of snow there too as we get closer towards the Rocky Mountains and Durango there. So, all right, let's get this flight going, and I hope you enjoy it.
You're going to Socorro? Paper. That's the one, verify 1.5 south of Albuquerque Airport, southbound. That looks about right, 5,900 for Lifeguard 1. Lifeguard 1, roger, radar contact, customer 3027. 3027, Lifeguard 1. So 131 Hotel Lima, contact departure. Going to departure, 101 Hotel.
So let's get our little Cessna here turned around. We've given the okay to take off. We are at runway 26, and at least it's not snowing or raining, so that's good. I'm never very good at takeoffs or landings, especially landings. Well, all right, folks, we are up in the air and up and away we go here. Here is Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Sunspot International Airport here. There's I guess that's the main gate down there, and a little bit more of the the airport. This is a really good size airport. Yeah, it really is. Beautiful today though. I love the clouds out here. It's just really peaceful up here. So down below here, folks, this is the beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico, and if you've never been out there, you definitely need to take a trip there. It's so pretty. The culture, everything. It's just this really, really a beautiful little city out there in the desert there, but beautiful. Yeah, the landscape out here is just really nice too. I keep looking to download. Someone had made up a the movie Breaking, or the TV show or Netflix show, I guess it was, for Breaking Bad. Of course, that was majority of that was filmed out here in Albuquerque, and someone had put a little landmarks that you can add to this game out here, so I need to do that sometime. But looking down below here, this just the area here, I really enjoy this. This game is just really truly amazing, and I love the camera effects. The camera effects on this game is just really good. So we'll just sit back and we'll just I think they're serving martinis now, maybe, I don't know. But we'll enjoy this flight here as we pedal on in our little Cessna here. So right now I believe we are passing by, and I'm not sure if that's Highway 550. That's one of the highways that takes you to Durango. But what we're looking at right now is the Santa Fe National Forest, I believe. I believe that's what we're looking at here, and I'm not sure what roads or what. That's one of the things I wish that we could get into the game, is if we wanted to add road markers, so it'd let us know what highways we're looking at. And there may be a way to do that, but I don't know. I'm still learning all the ins and outs of this game. But we'll look at cloud cover here. Just beautiful. Love that. So here we are turning on track, so our coordinates is keeping up with our flight plan.
Call 61, Albuquerque, Tower 6, need a hover check. Call 61, cruise set.
Here's a nice little view right here, and yeah, the cockpit here. Boy, what a really good job they did on this. Look at this. This is amazing. I'm still learning so much about this game and the operation of these little planes, but I really just enjoy the controls. I think I have everything switched on that I'm supposed to, but actually I think that I did not. I believe I had not turned on my wing lights or the beacon light. Yeah, that's important, I think. But everything else I think is running smoothly, I believe.
Sausage 1, contact departure. 2.
Yes, I remember about 3-4 years ago, probably about 4 years ago, that I took a trip from Tennessee out west and headed to Durango. So I took Interstate 40, and I remember traveling through this area here, and leaving Albuquerque. I had it set in my mind that, you know, I was going to be entering Colorado real soon, and that's I wasn't even really looking at the map. I just wasn't even paying attention. And I kept driving and driving and driving, and I kept thinking, when am I ever going to get into Colorado? Because it seemed like it took forever. But as I was driving, though, the landscape just kept getting more and more beautiful as I went. And finally, you enter into the state of Colorado, and I was so excited. I'd never been to Colorado before. So, but look at this. Isn't this beautiful? And this is, some of the landscape that you get to see down here. And I believe we are passing over the Double Eagle Casino Resort area. I think, I may be wrong, but I'm thinking that this is this area, but at least it's showing something like that on the map, so I'm assuming that that's it, but I may be wrong. You let me know.
Tower Intel 585, hold short, runway 8, ready for after departure. Skull, say again, was that Skull 83? Intel 857. Wait a second, I think we got your call sign mixed up. Is it Skull 85 or Skull 83? We are Intel 85. Alright, yeah, I sort of had it messed up there. Intel 85, Intel 85 on wind 200 at 5, turn right heading 170, runway 8, clear for takeoff. Right turn 170.
So I remember on my little trip out to Colorado that I had stopped at a gas station and on the way, and I believe that I had crossed into Colorado, the state of Colorado there. And so as I got out of the car, I saw a little Chihuahua. A little Chihuahua was running around, and it didn't see anybody close by, and so I went into the store. Now the little Chihuahua wouldn't come to me. I was kind of I whistled for it and said, come here, and well, the little Chihuahua wouldn't come to me. So I thought, well, maybe it's just it just doesn't like humans, or I don't know. But so I went into the store, and the lady in there said, yeah, did you see the I told the lady that there's a little Chihuahua running around. She said, yeah, it's been out there all morning long, and she don't know who it belongs to. And I said, oh no. So I went back outside, and well, I didn't see the Chihuahua. So I was actually going to try to see if I could get the little Chihuahua and find out I think it was a little girl Chihuahua, see if she had a name on the collar. So, but don't know what happened to the little Chihuahua, but hopefully it found its owner, and and things turned out good for that. Hate seeing that when you see a little abandoned dog running around or animal.
Yes, I have Sierra. Sweet Kilo Charlie.
Now, the location that we're at right now, I'm not sure if we're close or if we've already passed it, the Chaco Natural Historical Park. Now, if you folks have never been there, that is beautiful over there. It's kind of like, I guess it's like ruins, you know, for this area, and the Aztec area there of it's really a nice little area to visit there. But there's a lot of these nice little areas there that you can go, the little parks. And I love the little farmer markets that you can find out through here in the desert there. So, but well, and the people, they are so friendly out here. They really are very nice folks.
Pause 61, Albuquerque Tower, rudder. A wind at 240 at 5, turn left, 8310, runway 8 for takeoff. Pause 1 for takeoff, runway 8, turn left.
Yeah, it's very interesting in this game how the landscape changes, and as you may have noticed that some of the snow will appear and then sometimes it will disappear there. And I think it's the actual live weather that it's trying to keep up with. So like if it's been snowing, it'll let you know that it's been snowing on the ground. At least it'll show it. But now it's not showing it. So, but in the background you can see there that there is some snow. So they have got them a good little dusting of snow, I guess last night. But just absolutely beautiful. Look at this landscape. And right now we're passing over San Luis, Colorado, and I believe I remember going in through this little town, if I'm not mistaken. And and I love the look and the feel of these little southwestern, I guess it's southwestern of towns and the areas there. And look at that! Well, let me get my bicycle out and just keep riding right up to that mountain there. That'd be great. But that's the thing about exploring out west, that I just love to see all these little things in the areas there, and the southwestern look. I love that, the Navajo look, I guess is what it's called, but just beautiful. Just love it.
Contact Albuquerque Center on 124.325. Good day.
Mirror 4820, turn left, gear discussion, drop 19.
So you can definitely tell the landscape here is changing. It's getting a little bit more mountainous as we're traveling along here, and I'm not sure if I know we're getting closer to Durango area, but I'm not sure if we're passing over Aztec. Let's see, we got Bloomfield, Aztec, and Cedar Hill. Now Farmington is it's to the west, I guess, of our location here, but I'm not really sure what our location is right now. I didn't look clearly on the map there. I need to get me a better map so I'll know what area I'm at. But I love the mountain ranges here and how it changes throughout this area here. So, but we're definitely getting closer to our destination of Durango there. So.
Maintain 11,000 feet RMS 1912 021761 heavy.
So I think, folks, we'll just sit back and relax and enjoy the flight here a little bit. And as we get into Durango, I want to point out a couple little things there, but I just love just sitting back and enjoying the flight. And so let's just do that. Let's pop open a little drink, have some little peanuts, and, well, enjoy the day. Yeah, that's funny. Peanuts. I don't even know if they serve peanuts anymore as a snack now on planes. I got to tell you, folks, the last time that I was on an airplane, they had ashtrays on the handles of the seats there. So that tells you how long that's been. So, but anyway, we'll just enjoy the flight. Maybe without the peanuts.
Back 900 November X-ray. Turn left, gear discussion, kind of ground point 900.
So showing on my map here ahead of us that we're about 45 miles before we get into Durango, Colorado, and I'm still thinking that we maybe still be in New Mexico, but actually we may have crossed over. Maybe this is one of the points here. I'm not sure how you would tell above when you cross over. I guess there's some kind of on your map that would let you know on the inside of the cockpit here. But I know that some of the mountain ranges that are close by is Long Mountain and Round Top Mountain, and then on Highway 550 you'll see Durango RV Park. So these are little points here, and I think that's the Animas River down here that we'll see ever so often here. I think that's it. And but boy, look at the landscape. Isn't this just beautiful? This is just absolutely gorgeous. And there's the lake there. I know when you see the lake there, you're getting close to Durango. Yeah, we definitely are getting closer, and there is the lake, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's called Lake Nighthorse, and it's looks like a beautiful little area. I was able to see a little bit of that lake, I think, when I was out here. I saw a lake, but I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it was part of it. So, but look how beautiful that is. I'll tell you, just beautiful, and that is just, in my definition of a true mountain southwest lake right there, just gorgeous there. Yeah, look at this, just absolutely gorgeous here. And I believe this mountain range here that we're looking at in this little area, or this area right here, is the Smelter Mountain. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Could be wrong. Correct me if I'm saying this wrong. I'm sure I'm saying a lot of things wrong on this, but right now it looks like we're about 20 miles from Durango. I cut this short just a little bit, but look at the mountain range out there with the snow peaks of the Rocky Mountains there. Just beautiful. And down below us here, look at that area there. I'll tell you, just makes me want to get out and get in my car and just drive on out there and then get my bike out and ride around the area there. Oh my goodness there. Beautiful day today too to take a flight out here.
stock 86 off Prairie Tower, the wind's 200 forward, 18 Delta 6 up to take off, turn around and approach. Stock 86, correction, no further right than heading 190.
And you can definitely, of course, some beautiful snow-capped mountains in the background right there, but you can tell down below that there are certain areas that did get a little snow, as you can see there, and that's the way it is out here out west, in Colorado, especially this area. It could be 70 one day, and that night it'd be drop down to 20 and snow, and the next morning you have snow on the ground, and it'll warm right back up to 70 to 75 degrees with snow on the ground. It'll melt real quick, but the air out here is just so crisp and clean, and I think when I was out here, it was so much, it smelled very healthy, I guess you could say. Very healthy, if that's a word. Smelling healthy. Yep, we are definitely getting closer there and getting excited. Boy, I'll tell you what, I'm almost going to get in my car and just drive out here. Look at this. I just love this. I love this area here. And you can see the Durango is just ahead of us. Over to the right there, that's that little airport there that we're going to be landing at. So, and when we get to it, I'll point out a couple of things of it there. But look at there, we're getting closer to the Rocky Mountains in the background there too. And of course, you've got Silverton, which is past Durango. If you folks have ever been out here, Silverton is like a real true western town, I think, or a mountain western town. So, well, beautiful, beautiful.
Maintain present heading at altitude. Expect ILS runway tree approach by Delta Romeo Oscar 906 radial 140 MER. Clear to Delta Romeo Oscar RMS 1912 021761 heavy.
All right, folks, we have made it. We have made it to Durango, Colorado, and I am freezing the plane here in midair. And we're going to take a look, and this is the outskirts of Durango, the city of Durango, and folks, like I said, if you've never been to Durango, it's surrounded by all these beautiful mountains. It's quite expensive to live there. I will tell you that is for sure. It is definitely expensive to live there, but it's the history of this city is just so amazing. When you go downtown, you can go into, if you go into the original part of Durango, you can see the old hotels there, the shops. I mean, this area is a tourist area, but it's not like some of the tourist areas that I'm used to. It's more of a culture and art area, and of course you have just the mountain ranges all surrounding you. The feel of the whole area is just beautiful, and they try to do natural and nature things, and keep things healthy. And you'll walk down through the streets there, and you'll be able to see a lot of the shops will have the dog bowls there so they can have water, and some of them even have little dog biscuits out for your dogs and stuff. And it's quite something to see. It's just going back into the West. I think I just love this area. I really, really, truly do. And of course, when you're there in Durango, you'll definitely would want to take, if you can, take the train, the Silverton, the Durango and Silverton Railroad. That will take you to Silverton, Colorado, which is really a true western town. So, but yeah, beautiful area here, just truly beautiful. If you live out here, see if you spot your house here. I'm just kind of panning around. So. Well, all right, I believe it's time now to head back to the airport, or head to the airport there, and see if we can get this little plane to land. And like I said, I am no good, and I'm really not the best at landing a plane, I can tell you that. But I have been practicing, so keep your fingers crossed that we land okay. Yep. Alright, so we got our markers out, so that really helps in the game here if you're practicing and learning how to fly. It'll give you a guidance of into the runway there. And the airport that we're going to, this little airport's called, the name of it is Durango's La Plata County Airport. And I'm probably tearing up the name of it, but it's a really, I think it's a really cool little airport. And it'll handle sort of mid-sized jets there. So, but let's see if I can land this plane here. So everybody, keep your fingers crossed there that we land smoothly. Hallelujah, folks. Hallelujah. We landed, and I didn't flip the plane. Hallelujah. Alright, so let's pull on in here and look at them beautiful mountain ranges in the back there, and let's see if our little fellow here, he's going to guide us right in. And sometimes he shows up and sometimes he does not. But I think that's really cool that they do all this. And here we go, there he is, and let's see if we can listen to his instructions or watch his instructions, and he's going to tell us when to stop. So I'm going to pan over here a little bit to this little airport here in Durango, and like I said, I downloaded this, and you can add it to your game, and boy, they really did a really nice little job here. I have never been to this airport. I've been to Durango, but I didn't go to the airport. But this is what the actual airport looks like here. So, but they modeled it really nicely, though. I think they really did. Looks really nice. Look at that. Yeah, definitely a super nice job. Look at the beautiful mountains there. Well, folks, I think this is where I'm going to call it quits on this trip here. I sure appreciate you all traveling along with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to bringing you all along on another trip soon. I'm not sure where it's going to be at, but if you will, hit that subscribe button and the bell, and that'll let you know when I'm putting up another video there of our destination. So folks, hope you enjoyed that. Hit the like button if you did. Share this video if you'd like. And well, until next time, folks, you all be safe out there. And this is George, and well, we'll see you in the sky down the road.